Hi there, Brumby lovers. I just wanted to do a quick video on the brand new Subarino dash insert for all our Brumbies. I've been lucky enough to snag myself an early one. Dave's not doing orders yet, so don't inundate Dave at this point in time. But let's have a quick look at what we've got here. So this is how it'll arrive, whether you want double din or single din. It'll arrive as a single din unit, and if you want the double din, you're going to have to cut out the lower pouch for your double din unit. Now you will have to buy, if you're going double din, which I am, you're going to have to buy a universal mounting bracket, which is this fella here, model number FP953000. So that'll go into the kit once you've cut your inserts out. I've also got the pocket, which I had a test because I'd like to paint mine black, and I did a test on the back of the pocket to see how good it would come up with the black paint, and you can just see in the light there, it paints pretty good. I used it, and then I tried, I think on the top or the bottom. On the bottom I didn't use any plastic primer to paint that. I just used the Duplicolor plastic and vinyl, and then I've used some primer on the back. Primer didn't seem to make that much of a difference to it, but when I come to paint it, I will probably use primer. So if you've got if you purchase the pocket extra, you're going to have to cut that little bit out as well. Now, Dave's made this pretty clever because, as you saw when I started the video, he supplies you with 3 screws, and those 3 screws are for the bottom. And I've got my old, or one of my old head units, and you can see in the back of it down the bottom there's 3 empty holes, so that's where this will screw into. And it's got a bit of a bevel around the edge. Let me have a look. So a bit of a bevel around the edge and little tabs right at the top there to actually hold this in place once you've cut out all your ashtray and old radio and old pocket. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. I've got the old Tool Pro little hacksaw jobby. Give that a go cutting it out, see how that works. Now you've got to be careful when you buy your head unit, because I've grabbed a Pioneer DMH A5650BT. The reason why I bought this is because it's only 125 centimeters deep, but funnily enough, it is also a single din unit at the bottom, and there's no box for the double din at the top. So I'm going to have to be a bit creative when I install this. I'll get back to that later. So make sure, I bought an original Pioneer head unit because I'm a bit of a Pioneer fanboy, and it was the type that didn't have the CD player or anything attached, and it didn't fit. It was too deep. So just be careful. I returned it and got this one instead, and we'll give that a crack and see how that works. So just be careful on which head unit you buy. Make sure it's at least shallower than, I'd say, about 140 millimeters, because that's what the factory radio is. I know we've all seen shots of Dave's setup of his. He's got an Alpine in his, and that's only 61 millimeters deep, so that fits with a ton of room. But as I said, I'm a bit of a Pioneer fan, and so I've grabbed that. That's 125, so it's well under the factory, so I should be okay there. So my next job is to start cutting out my inserts to get everything in. So I will post up another video and let you know how that goes.